Hi there, I'm Sam Tucker, and I've had the privilege of running the best version of each operating system, whether that's macOS Sonoma, Arch Linux, or Windows Vista. And after trying all three, I can confidently say that macOS is simply better. Why? Well, let's start with simplicity. Apple likes their software like they like their users. Simple. And as a Mac user, I've never had to install a driver that I know of. I've never had to mess around with the BIOS or the terminal. And apps like Final Cut and Pages save like every 5 seconds for me. Now, I will admit they did ruin the Settings app and made it all iPhone-y, so you can't find anything in there. But at least they only have one Settings app, which is one less than Windows. And by putting a lot of soft corners and padding on their software, it's hard for an Apple user to break their computer too much. And when you want it to work, most of the time, it just works. And yes, okay, you can only choose between like 8 different colors, 6 different computers, and like 12 games that actually run on the thing. But you know what? Sometimes less is more. Such as less fans in a computer means it's more quiet. Less RAM means more power, according to Apple Math. And less ports means more dongles. We just get more. One thing we don't get more of, thankfully, is annoying updates.
Auto-updating now? General, I won't be able to calculate the right data for the satellite for 49 minutes.
Now, we all know that updates ruin everything. Heck, I made a whole song and dance about it.
Update Windows.
And on Windows, there always seems to be some update that needs to install whenever you turn on or off your computer. And sometimes Windows decides to reinstall apps that you already deleted, like Candy Crush. Get it out of here. In fact, Windows is so brazen, it'll even install itself, just like Windows 10 did back in the day, without people's permission. Meanwhile, on a Mac, it just never seems like updates ever get in the way. And I feel like I have easy control over when or whether they even get installed. In fact, Apple is so unobtrusive with updates, it won't even let me install the latest macOS on this computer here. So you see, I never have to worry about updates again. Thanks, Apple. Next, let's talk about ads. Now at Apple, they don't treat their customers like the product. They treat them like a child. And so, the first time you turn your new Mac on, you're greeted by a friendly hello as it walks you through setting up your computer with all the options you just click no to. Meanwhile, on the dirty Microsoft side, the first things you see are advertisements for Microsoft 365, Xbox Live, and OneDrive.
Let me just use the computer!
And when you do finally get to the desktop, you find out that they've put ads in the Start menu, in the widget bar, and the File Explorer. Get out of here! But with a Mac, they've taken out the ads, and they've put them all in the Music app. Get your Apple Music out of here. I'm an MP3 man. Oh, and while we're talking about ads, can we all agree that Apple is just a little bit better at it? Remember the iconic iPod dancing ads? Mac versus PC guy? 1984? They're classics! And now, can you mention one single Microsoft ad? What? The Zune? No one remembers the Zune. You're marketing wrong. And that is why macOS is simply better. And if you think that Windows is better, well, let me know why in the comments. And I hope you look forward to your next International Blue Screen Day. Yippee!
Subscribe today.
No more updates for me. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. And which episode do you want to see next? Windows is simply better? Or maybe Linux is simply better? Let me know in the comments below, and why not watch different episodes in the series, like Android is simply better. What?